Hi, Coralie. How are you?
Hi, Pascal. I'm fine. Well, you know, fine. It's the easy answer.
Thank you for being with us during this session of the SAFE project at ILMC. I have a few questions to ask you in order to discuss with you your participation to the SAFE project. Firstly, Coralie, as managing director of the Forest National Arena in Brussels, you have been in the front line of the recent changes in event safety and security from 2015. So can you explain what have been your experience during the last years participating to European network to share experiences, to improve knowledge through training and courses?
Well, I think it was an essential change of direction that our industry had to take, because since 2015, managing a venue in the heart of Brussels obviously put us at risk, as much as probably in other cities, clearly. But we felt very lonely at first with our dusty health and safety and security procedures, which had lasted for several years. But it was clear at that point that the society and our industry was evolving very quickly, and that we needed to react to that, to have a more to have best practices that are more dynamic and adaptable to whatever the world throws at us, in order to keep these mass events safe. So obviously we went through a training process. I crossed the path of Chris Kemp, who introduced me to his international network, which was also really useful to find a platform where professionals with similar needs and could actually exchange their experiences. And from that, I became part of the Yes Group up to today. And all this work has been extremely useful in making sure that we can actually offer best practices across border in the whole of Europe. As obviously for the touring industry, it's also essential that an artist can feel safe, whether he's in Belgium or in Slovakia or in Finland. It has been really important to be able to exchange experiences, and we need to continue to do that, because obviously we see today with the pandemic, yet again, it's another pressure thrown upon us, and we need to adapt again. So it's not just enough to have procedures somewhere in a file on a piece of paper. We need more practice. We need more tools. We need more practical skills.
And more exchange of experiences between experts and professional in the field.
Yes, and you realize that you're not alone, and that's already together we can always be stronger and find solutions to these pressures quickly enough.
So knowledge coming from the field is in the heart of the SAFE project, and you have been involved in the SAFE project as an expert to contribute to the development of the SAFE education programs. What's your feedback on the way the programs were designed?
Well, I think it was, for the last 3 years, it worked both ways for me, as much as I could actually give input into the situation and the science and everything around it, but also could take a lot away from it. It works a little bit, for me, it works a bit like a think tank, where we lay bare all the processes and build it up again from scratch. And it gave me the opportunity to get to know other professionals across our industry, but across Europe. We went to see several other venues, which is always a good place to learn new things and to, you know, to see how other colleagues do it, and we learn from each other, and that was really really great during these 3 years.
And in the flow of the SAFE project, we have been facing together with the major challenges generated by the pandemic on the event sector. You are very active in the national level in Belgium to find a way out to the crisis. How did the SAFE hackathon help you to get a better vision of the situation across Europe?
Well, again, I think, you know, we've been doing a lot of work, like you said, nationally. We, for instance, rolled out a survey to give us a feedback from our customers on whether they would feel safe to come back to our events. And we've been doing that almost fortnightly since the beginning of the crisis. But you know, it's become clear that, you know, the social acceptance is not just our own problem. It's a more general problem, and it's really important to build some kind of barometer, mood barometer of the audience, whether they you know, they understand why we're doing certain measures, why certain rules are put into place. And again, for, you know, the touring industry, the international market that we are in, it is essential that we get a good feeling in the other countries as well. So I think with the opportunity that the hackathon has done is actually to take that survey and to broaden it to other organizations, other festivals that can ask similar type of questions to their audience, and then have a, you know, like I say, a mood barometer and feeling, you know, in terms of, is it a general feeling, or are there any countries where some measures have been put in place where the mood is actually better or worse? And depending on that, we can work out a lot more knowledge than just, you know, in our silo, in our national silo.
So to sum up, we are all in the same boat, and we need to take the audiences into account in the process to get out of the crisis. Thank you very much, Coralie, for
You're
this
welcome.
testimonial, and see you soon.
Hope so, in London or Geneva.
See you, bye.
Bye.